Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the MLB games on Monday. I got two plays for you guys that we're going to get into in 1 second. First, before we do, to recap how we just did today on Sunday in the NBA, we did end up cashing that two-man that I gave you guys. Hopefully you listened to my advice and put the play in on parlay play where the lines were better and we ended up making more money because they paid us out more money just by putting the play in on parlay play. So hopefully you listened to that advice. But first, make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel either, guys. I post these free pick videos for you guys every day, and I'm grinding these videos out. So please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Again, it helps me out so much, and I really do appreciate it. Every single one of you guys that like and subscribe, I really do appreciate you guys. But let's hop into the video. First, before we get into the two plays, like always, I will leave the links down below for all these apps in the description of this video. Use the links down below. If you get on the Chalkboard, Sleeper, or Parlay Play app right now and you use code GHOST before you deposit, you can get up to $300 for completely free. Also, they are available in all of these states right here on these maps. By the way, if you guys did not watch any of my videos before, if you're new to the channel here, I also have a VIP where I send out about 7 extra slips every single day via text message, and it's completely free for an entire month. So if you guys want to get in the VIP for free for a month, so you start getting those text messages of just a ton of extra free plays every day, you just have to use code GHOST on any one of these apps, and then I will send you the link to the free month of VIP. Just comment down below if you want that. But other than that, even if you guys don't care about the VIP, you don't want extra plays, I would still highly recommend to get on these 3 apps. Again, you could get up to $300 for completely free. And like I mentioned, the plays or the payouts and the lines on those apps are way better. Sunday was a fantastic example of that. If you locked the play in on Parlay Play, you cashed and you made even more money than you would have on Prizepicks because they pay you out more money. And we're going to talk about that more throughout the video. But again, just make sure to use code GHOST before you deposit. And if you guys use the links down below in the description, it basically does it for you. So it's way easier and way quicker for you. So just use the links down below or make sure to use code GHOST before you deposit so you get your free money and then the free month of VIP if you want that as well. But with that being said, let's hop into the two plays today. So obviously going back to the MLB here, I'm super hyped to get into baseball. As like I said before, while the NBA season starts to slow down, we're going to obviously ramp up MLB more on the free picks and in the VIP, and we did super well last year, so hopefully we can keep that going here. The first play of the day is going to be over on Pete Crow-Armstrong, over 9.5 fantasy score right here. If you have not been keeping up with what he's been doing, he is on an absolute tear right now. In his last 10 games, he has at least 1 hit in 9 of those 10 games, so he is playing out of his mind right now. But not to mention, he is playing a fantastic matchup right here against Miami. The pitcher he is going against is going to be Edward Cabrera, and he is I'm really bad at pronouncing names, but Edward Cabrera, his ERA right now for this season is 5.5, so he's playing really bad. He's one of the easier pitchers in the league to go up against. If you look at what he's been doing the last couple games, he has games where he's given up 7 hits, 2 runs, 9 hits, 5 runs, 5-3, 4-5, 4-2. So pretty much every game we're going to see him give up around 5, 6, maybe even more hits. And then when it comes to runs, he's going to give up at least 2, if not all the way up to like 5 runs. So he is pitching really bad. Pete Crow-Armstrong, again, playing really well, seeing the ball really well right now. You could literally make a very strong argument that out of his last 10 games, he has at least 1 hit in 9 of those 10 games. You can make a very strong case that this is his easiest matchup out of those 10 games. So in a situation like that, where the expected scores to be over around 10 total score, and they're obviously the Cubs are expected to win this game by a lot. I mean, they are heavily favored to win this game. We can expect the Cubs to score probably around 6, maybe 7 runs in this game. If they do, Pete Crow-Armstrong should definitely be a part of that, at least enough to get over that 9.5 hitter fantasy score. Obviously, as you guys can see, he's gone over 4 out of his last 5 games, and his last 3 games, he's gone over 15 fantasy score in a row. So I really like his over right here. Again, he's on fire, has a fantastic matchup here, and the Cubs should absolutely destroy Miami. So we're hoping that he could be the main reason for that. The second play we're going to get into is going to be Trey Turner. We're going to be taking him over his hits, runs, RBIs is what I wanted to take him over. So I think Prizepicks right now only has him at 1.5. Yeah, so you could only take him over 1.5 or 3.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I want to take him over 2.5. So Prizepicks, hopefully by the time you guys are watching this video, does put him up at 2.5 hits and RBIs. If they don't, then you could just take his hit or fantasy score instead. But I would highly recommend to take his hits, runs, RBIs at 2.5 if you could find that instead. I personally locked this play in on Parlay Play, and I got his line at 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And I know for a fact Sleeper and Chalkboard both also have that line up right now. So if you can get that line, I'd rather have that. But over 8.5 fantasy score for him isn't bad either. Now, the reason we're taking him in this game, he's been playing okay this season. Last season, he killed it for us. We took his over like 5 games in a row, and he hit, I want to say, at least 4, if not all 5 games. I mean, he absolutely crushed it last season for us. Right now, he's playing okay. He's not playing horrible by any means, but obviously he's not doing as well as he was at certain moments of last season. However, this matchup for him is super, super good. To start it off, he's playing Colorado. Obviously, we all know Colorado Stadium is way easier to go yard in, so hopefully he could just go yard and hit this at like the first at-bat of the game, which would be fantastic. But even if he doesn't do that, I would still expect him to go over here. Now, playing Colorado, the pitcher he is going against is Kyle Freeland. If you don't know anything about him, he's also playing really bad this season. He's at 6.1 ERA. If you look at what he's been giving up when it comes to hits and runs allowed, he's given up 6 hits, 3 runs, 11 hits, 5 runs, 7, 3, 10, 6, 8, 5, 8, 5, 9, 3. So Kyle Freeland is arguably one of the worst pitchers in the league right now. He is playing really, really bad. And if you look at this Philly team, they're expected to score a lot of runs in this game. They are heavily favored to win this game. And if you look at their whole roster, Trey Turner throughout all of their careers has played the best against Kyle Freeland, better than Kyle Schwarber, better than Bryce Harper. So he is the best player on their team going against Kyle Freeland throughout their careers. So I'm going to follow the pattern there and hope that he could do it again for us in this game. So we're going to be taking him over 8.5 hitter fantasy score. That's probably my favorite play out of the two, but I still obviously like Pete Crow a lot. I think these are both really good plays, but if I have to pick, people ask me all the time, in this situation, I'm going to like Trey Turner a little bit more than Pete Crow. But these are the 2 plays I have for you guys for these games on Monday. Again, make sure to drop a like on this video. I'd really, really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be posting more and more MLB videos, obviously, as the NBA season slows down. Before we get out of here, guys, I'm going to remind you one more time. All the links are down below. It's available in all of these states, which is a ton of states. All these purple states on this map are all new. So if you live in any one of those states right there, you can literally hop on, get $100 for free right now. It is new in your state, so I'd highly recommend it. Again, links are down below, but just make sure you actually type in code GHOST before you deposit. Otherwise, you won't get the free money. But again, guys, you can get up to $300 for free. In my opinion, way better lines anyway. Way better payouts anyway. And again, if you want the free month of VIP where you'll get a ton of extra slips every day, drop a comment down below and then I will send you the link to that as well. So these are going to be the 2 plays I have for you guys for these games on Monday. Good luck with our bets, and I'll catch you next video.